Hello, everyone. Today we're going to present our work, which is Subtitle for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing. Firstly, we're going to introduce ourselves. My name is Evan Leon Betrumingan.
My name is Fadia Safal Habshi.
My name is Maria Delavita.
My name is Muhammad Arfi Pratama.
My name is Nabila Intani.
My name is Nadil Florentina Widyadari.
And my name is Zulfa Anggarda Paramita.
Next, we have the definition of SDH. SDH, subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, is a form of subtitling specifically designed for viewers who cannot hear or have a hearing impairment. It is different from regular subtitles that only translate dialogue. SDHR include not only the spoken dialogue but also paralinguistic information such as sound effects, speaker identification, and music cues, enabling deaf and hard of hearing viewers to follow the full narrative. Next. Next, we have the example of SDH. The first one is we're going to shop. We came here to shop. Dalam kurung last, tutup kurung. The second one is the blowout sale. Dalam kurung indistinct, tutup kurung, starts at 5 o'clock.
SDH versus CC. What's the difference? How are they alike? What subtitles and caption are text files synchronized to media content, allowing the text to be viewed at the time the words are being spoken. Caption and subtitles can be open or closed. How SDH differs from regular subtitles? Regular subtitles featuring only dialogue and sometimes narration, aimed at viewers who understand the audio language but need captions. SDH subtitle for the deaf and hard of hearing includes description of non-dialogue elements, example, sad music, sound of door opening, identification of the speaker, example, Priya or narrator, important sounds clues, example, laughing in the distance, and the last usually in the same language as the audio, unlike regular subtitle translation.
The next one is things that translator needs to pay attention to. The first one is non-verbal audio description, where it should be clear but not disruptive to the storyline. And then the placement and the timing. It should not cover important visuals such as on-screen text. And then consistency of speaker identification, where we need to use the same format for name, color, etc. And then the next one is readability, where the maximum reading speed of 17 characters per second is for Netflix, and then 140 to 180 words per minute for BBC. And then the last one is avoid redundancy, where we don't need to rewrite the text that is already visible on the screen.
Okay, for the next one, we have the difference between Netflix and BBC SDH subtitle. Okay, in Netflix, the speech context is divided in several points. The first one is filler words are dialect, dia, filter word, filler word, and dialect are transcribed accurately and automatically. Italic Italic used for narration, inner monologue, lyrics when sung, just unfamiliar foreign words, which is not common ones like rendezvous. This one is dialogue via device when the speaker is not physically present, and also titles of media works such as movies, games, books, and etc. And emphasize when punctuation cannot convey it. For the foreign language, it translated use with in Spanish, which is using a Spanish. It not meant to be understood. use speaking in Spanish. Never use generic tags like speaking foreign language. Speaker identified, for example, Kimi is talking, and are used when necessary. Okay, next.
And then whisper are labeled or put in brackets. Sarcasm is marked with a question mark in parentheses. Stress is shown using all caps but advised not to overuse. Italics are used for emphasis. Filler words like or are only included if they matter for plot or characterization. Emotional states are indicated in bracket. Example angry. Foreign language are noted in bracket. Example speaking French.
Non-speech sounds and music. Netflix use brackets and lowercase for most sounds labels like phone ringing or except for proper nouns. And then there is be descriptive, like include how sounds are made, volume, tone, speed, etc., like slowly, approaching footsteps. It italize lyrics and enclose them with tanda music at the start and end of each subtitle, and then identify song titles when relevant, like Wherever Young Girl Playing, and dual speakers in songs like duets, each get their own tanda music on each line, and use ellipses when music continues but is no longer subtitled. And then the last one is use punctuation sparingly in lyrics, like only tanda seru and tanda tanya at the end of lines. No periods or commas.
Okay, and the next one is for BBC. The first one is include sound effect only if crucial for comprehension. And then for in-scene music, use uppercase, for example, pop music on radio. And then next one is for background music, use uppercase music and the title if known. And then the next one is use tandem music before and after lyric. And then the last one is use punctuation to reflect rhythm. For example, doot, 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 doot.
Okay, that's all our presentation about SDH, which is subtitle for the deaf. Thank you for watching our presentation.